Hi, I'm with Badger Basket, here to go through the Badger Basket Wishes Baby Bassinet. The colors and patterns may vary, but remember assembly will be the same. If you have any parts missing or any damaged pieces, contact Badger Basket as shown in the end of the instructional video. So let's get started. For step 1, what we're going to be doing is attaching the legs, part A, to the body, part B. In order to do this, we're going to pull up these pieces here until they're about straight up and down. We're going to be taking these legs, which we'll be attaching into both pieces here. Now, what's very important when you're putting this in is that these legs are angling outward, not inward. Now, to attach these legs correctly, what you're going to be doing is pushing in these metal pins located on both sides of the legs and then slide it down into place until they lock. And you'll know that you have it all the way down in place when you see this pin poke through here on both sides. Again, making sure this is angling away from the inside. So let's do the same thing on the other side. Putting in the leg here on both sides, pushing in the metal pins, and pushing these legs down until they snap into place on both sides. Again, angling away from the inside. Now next, what you can do is decide if you want this bassinet to be a rocker or not. If you choose to have it be a rocker, you can leave the wheels just as they are, and it will serve its purpose to rock. If you want the wheels up to make it more of a bassinet position, what you will do with these wheels is you're going to pull them away from these locking posts, twist up, and make sure that it locks back into those locking posts so that the wheels cannot move from side to side. So I will do that with all four, making sure that those wheels lock into place on all four sides. Just like so. For step 2, what we're going to be doing is attaching the basket, which is part D, to the body, which was part B. So for this piece, you are going to notice that there are 3 fasteners that will attach to these lower ones. This is going to go around this bottom bar here. So you're going to have these fasteners right at the edge here, wrap around that bar, and connect to these ones underneath. So let's get these 3 snapped into place. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now let's move on to part 3. For part 3, what we're going to be doing is putting the liner and the skirt onto the bed frame. So for this part, we're going to take this liner and unfold it. Next, what you're going to do is turn it inside out so that we can see the side with the zippers. Now, if you kind of hold your hands on the inside and put it into the bed frame hole on the top, like so, and then we're going to tuck this gray skirt into the bed so that you can see the zippers, and then make sure you see these rails. So what's really important is that at every leg post is going to be the start of a new zipper. This is extremely important. And also make sure that this hole, there's going to be a hole on this side and one on the other side, lines up to these brackets. This will be used for the hood later on. So this is probably the most important step in making this bassinet, because this is going to secure your child and make sure the safety is in place. So what we'll do here is zip this up. Now there should be 4 zippers because they're going to be in between all the leg poles. And make sure you keep this foam on. That foam stays in place around the whole thing. This hole, again, will go through here, and then we'll zip this one up. So I'm going to keep spinning this so you can kind of follow what I'm doing here. So here's the start of the next zipper, because here's the leg, making sure we keep this foam on the rail to make sure that this zipper is securely around this rail. Okay, move on to the next zipper here. Tuck that gray skirt in so you can see the zipper. Here's the start of the next leg, which should be the start of the next zipper. Now they're going to be snug because that's the point. We want to make sure that this is secure for the baby. And again, this hole should line up with this bracket here. All the way as far as you can with that zipper. And then to the last one, again, you should have the 4 zippers and go around the curve here. Like so. And again, I cannot emphasize enough the idea of having all 4 zippers secured around every post to make sure that your baby is safe. Like so. Next, what we're going to do is go around the bassinet body, and we're going to secure these red safety snaps going over the zippers. This is a new added safety feature to make sure that these zippers are being securely held into place. Also, over time, make sure you're looking at these zippers to make sure they're not getting loosened or unzipping. So you're going to see one at each end of each zipper. You're going to want to put the handle of the zipper going away from the zipper teeth here. You're going to put the red safety snap over it and snap it shut. Then you're going to repeat over the metal retaining box on the other end. So you're going to do this with each zipper with a total of 8 of these. So let's get all 8 of these snapped. This bassinet comes with 2 different base designs on how these bases are going to be inserted into the bassinet body. I'm going to show you how to insert both bases into the bassinet body, first starting with the one that has the clips open facing straight downward. So now looking at the bassinet body, what we're going to do first is we're going to pull out the skirt here. And you're going to see on the inside here that there's these 4 slots. This is where these clips need to go through in order to clip around these bars on the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the base down into the bottom here with those clips facing downward. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to feel underneath and make sure that those clips get through the fabric. So kind of feeling around to make sure that those clips come through. Once all 4 clips have gone through the fabric on the bottom, now what you need to do is you need to position those clips over these bars under the base here, because you want these clips to go around these bars. So I'm going to position these clips over each of the bars. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to firmly but gently push down on top to get those clips to clip over the bars. Now what's really important is to check the bottom to make sure that all 4 of these clips are firmly and securely attached to that bar. Next, I'm going to show you the other bassinet body design. So this is going to go the hooks facing down, flat part facing up, and those plastic hooks are going to go through those material slits that are in there. Once you have all 4 through, you will see underneath that these hooks are very close to this bar. This is where the hooks need to snap into. So you're going to kind of push down and you're going to pull them all into place so that all these hooks get onto these 2 bars here. So what I'm going to do is kind of put my hand here on this bar and I'm going to push down with my other hand onto that board. All 4 of these hooks need to hook on at the same time. So we're going to try to get all 4 on by pushing forward and making sure that they all snap into place. So when looking underneath, you should see all 4 hooks onto that bar of the body. Once all 4 of those hooks are put into place, we're going to move on to step 5. So for step 5, let's fold out this skirt here. And we're going to be putting in that liner. So that liner, what we need to do is putting on a fitted sheet onto the liner. This fitted sheet will go around this liner, but make sure that this strap is on the underside. So I'm going to sneak this fitted sheet on here. So this is how the bottom of your liner should look, and this should be the top. And then we'll put this right inside the bassinet. Like so. So now moving on to step 6. Step 6 is we're going to be inserting the canopy into the body. When looking at the canopy, you're going to see these clips on both sides. You need to spin these clips downward on both sides. And if you put this skirt liner on correctly, where those holes had to match up to those brackets, then you should see where these clips have to insert into. So we'll insert them on both sides and snap them down into place, like so. Then next you'll see a button here that will correspond to the button that's on that liner. So let's click that into place. And we'll do that on both sides. So next for this step, what we're going to be doing is putting on the decorative belt. What you'll want to do is start the belt so that it starts and ends at the front. And what we'll do is start inserting through all of these decorative pieces here going around the whole bassinet. Once you have all of the ribbon through all of the material loops from the liner, should all end up at the front like so. And then you're going to tie a decorative bow. And lastly, all you need to do is take this hood piece, pull it over the back rim of the body here, and you are all set to go. We hope you and your baby enjoy. Badger Basket thanks you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you contact Badger Basket as shown in the end of the instructional video. Enjoy!